Hey, so today for dinner we're having Rajma Chawal. This is also known as a kidney bean curry. It's a very flavorful curry with onions, ginger, coriander, and the curry sauce is made from a tomato base. You're going to want to start by getting one onion. It can be red or white, but I cook with red most of the time. You're going to peel that and just roughly dice it. So you don't want the onion to be too chunky because you're going to want to be able to fry it down. So you can see here the rough size that you're looking for in this onion. Then you want to heat up your pan before you add in any oil or ghee. This will stop any sticking. Then we move on to our ginger while the pan is heating. So in hindsight, looking back, I may have used a little bit too much ginger. So whatever I use here, you can roughly use half the amount. So I want to peel the ginger and I'm going to cut it into very thin strips so it will allow the ginger to be cooked and become nice and tender. This will add a little bit of warmth into the curry. And I also kept aside a few slithers of ginger for decorating the top of the curry when it's done. If you don't have fresh ginger, you can get a ginger garlic paste in a jar from any Asian supermarket. So you can see here it's like matchstick size of ginger. When the pan is heated, you're going to add in your ghee. Now ghee will just give the curry much more flavour than using oil alone. So I use about 2 tablespoons of ghee, and then to that ghee I add in about a tablespoon of vegetable oil, or you can use sunflower oil. I add my onions into the hot oil, and you can see they're not sticking now because we preheated the pan. So I'm going to fry those onions until they become brown and soft. And then I'm going to add in my ginger and fry that up as well. You're going to keep stirring so that the ginger does not burn. Then I add in 4 or 5 curry leaves. Curry leaves just add a great flavour, but they must be fried first to bring out the flavour. Then to that, I'm adding in about a teaspoonful of coriander powder. I'm going to add in 2 teaspoonfuls of mixed Rajma spices, and you can buy a spice mix from your Asian supermarket. Again, it's very common and not difficult to find. So now you're going to fry out the spices, and that will take the bitterness away from the spices. It's very important to cook out your spices 45 seconds to a minute. I then add in almost a full teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder, which is very flavorful, and it will add in a little bit of heat to the dish. About a tablespoon of tomato paste goes in, and I'm going to fry that, add it back onto the heat, and fry it down with the spices. You can still see here nothing is sticking to the pan because we preheated it. About half a vegetable or chicken stock cube goes in. You can use either. And we're going to add in about a 1/4 cup of water and just simmer that down for a couple of minutes. You start to see it thickening up, and that's when you want to add in another quarter cup of water. And we've got our red kidney beans here, and we want to add in 1 can of red kidney beans to this and stir it. Turn the heat down low at this point and just continuously stir it. Then you want to get your fresh coriander and really finely chop that up. So I like to bunch it all together into a tight ball, cut it, and then do the same in the opposite direction. And then you can just chop through really fast and it'll give you this nice finely cut coriander. I would recommend using a larger knife for this section. Then, as you can see, the curry has become a lot thicker just by simply cooking it down for about 30 minutes. It's a lot thicker. When the curry is fully cooked, you want to add in your coriander. The beans will be nice and soft at this stage too. Again, your heat should be very low. Add in the juice of half a lemon and continue to cook your curry for another half hour. And that's it. A delicious Rajma Chawal. I serve this up with Egyptian rice. Enjoy.